Hello everybody, it is me, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today we're going to be reviewing the fourth movie of the Monsterverse. I'm not saying the final movie because we already know that the Monsterverse is going to continue. Plus, we got Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, coming out very soon. So, I figured why not just declare this one as the final Godzilla, well, not the final, as the fourth movie of the Monsterverse. Anyways, so today we're going to be reviewing, obviously, Godzilla vs. Kong. And joining me today is, of course, Godzilla and Kong. Sup? Warbat, hi. Mechagodzilla, hi. Lamarck Prime, hi. And Hellhawk. Wait, but Doug is not here. Do you know how hard it is to find a Doug figure? Like, ever since the Godzilla vs. Kong, The New Empire figures came out, now, like, the moment I went onto eBay, they're like around $50, and I'm already saving up my money for 2 Godzilla figures. So, we're gonna do the review without Doug. Sorry, Doug, but maybe when I get you, I will put you in my review of Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. So, Godzilla vs. Kong it's an interesting one. And this is possibly the most successful Godzilla movie in the Monsterverse that we've gotten so far, because apparently Godzilla King of Monsters did not went well at the box office. The same thing went with Godzilla 2014, which was expected. But this is the only movie of Godzilla. This is the only Godzilla movie of the Monsterverse that just so happens to be successful at the box office. Which is confusing to think about it. I mean, 2014 is understandable, but King of the Monsters? You gotta at least expect a bit more money. And, well, I got some problems with this particular movie. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. For starters, the human characters are kind of worse in this movie. And as you all know, I'm on Team Godzilla 100% all the way to the very end. And so my money was going to be rooting on Godzilla to beat this overgrown monkey. Oh, come on. Why does every Godzilla fan hate me? We don't hate you, it's just that Godzilla is a god. You're a king. Like, you're a king. What the hell is a king to a god? I mean, he's got a point, Kong. What is a king to a god? Plus, Godzilla's like decades of experience, way more than you. Plus, people are saying that he did fight a few Kongs, which was kind of proven in Godzilla Dominion, which means he knows how to handle you. But the characters are just kind of confusing in this movie. And when I mean confusing, I mean they're just confusing. And it's just really confusing, that especially Team Godzilla. Because, well, Madison is like sort of a leader of a group who's out to prove that Godzilla is not attacking humanity because he changed. But the thing is, her group doesn't do anything to expose Apex. They don't do anything. Like, they literally do nothing to expose Apex about what they're doing. Not only that, But Madison's father goes back to his old ways. This is why I said in my previous review of Godzilla King of the Monsters why his character arc was halfway complete. Not only that, but Madison and her father just have heart-to-heart reunion at the end of the film. But the thing is, that reunion isn't even earned because of Madison's father, Mark Russell, doesn't even notice that she was missing until at the end. No, he doesn't even notice that she's missing. And they don't do anything to change the outcome of the movie, which happens at one scene, but that's practically an accident. It's just a flat-out accident. Plus, Kong has more screen time than Godzilla. You might as well call the movie Kong versus Godzilla. Because Godzilla isn't even seen that much in this movie. But the thing is, apparently my stepbrother says that this movie was supposed to be a Kong sequel. And I'm just like, what the hell? Well, like, why the hell is Godzilla in the movie? Not only that, but we get some characters who we never get a chance to connect to. And I wish that this film had some fixing here and there. Not only that, but there were only two characters who were alright. And that was, like, the woman who keeps an eye on Gia, I can't remember her name, honestly. Crap, what was her name again? Come on. Dr. Andrews. Yes, that was it, yeah. Oh, now you remember it? I was about to say it. Dr. Andrews and Gia are the only characters in this movie who I found to be okay characters. Mostly because his actor is actually deaf. So I actually understand that part. Plus, I like the part where Kong can actually communicate sign language. That was actually surprising. That's an interesting version of Kong, where this one can talk, but just not in the way that we think he can. Not only that, but if you look at the Godzilla vs. Kong merchandise, in the minifigures, like the one that Hellhawk came with, it showed Behemoth. This makes you think that Behemoth was going to be in the movie, but in the end, he was not supposed to be in the movie. Yeah, Behemoth wanted to be in the movie, but the thing was, they didn't want him to be in the movie, so instead they only include him in the merchandise. I think he's still mad at Legendary Studios for that. Wouldn't you be mad too if you were written out of the movie? Fair point. I also like the battle scenes. If anything, the battle scenes were 10 times better than the battle scenes in King of the Monsters, honestly, in my opinion. The fight scenes in King of the Monsters were not that bad, but they just cut to the human characters way too soon. Like, for example, Rodan's fight with King Ghidorah, Godzilla's fight with King Ghidorah in Antarctica, and Rodan's fight with Mothra, and Godzilla's fight with King Ghidorah in Boston. Not about that, but the director confirmed that Godzilla was going to get a new ability, and I was like watching the movie, I was like, okay, where's this new ability? Is it like a nuclear pulse, a new version of the atomic breath? But no, we just get Godzilla firing his atomic breath at the ground through the Hollow Earth. That's not a new ability, it's just Godzilla making his atomic breath more powerful so he could blast it through the ground. Not only that, this movie makes you think that there's going to be 3 fights with Godzilla winning one, Kong winning one, then a tie, but no, there's freaking 2 fights in this movie, and freaking Godzilla wins them both. He wins round 1 and 2. But Kong did not win that fight in Hong Kong. If anything, Godzilla was just going easy on Kong until Kong used that battle axe. Not only that, but I will admit, Kong winning his fight against the Mechagodzilla was cool. I would have liked it better if Godzilla was the one who killed freaking, like, I would have liked it better if Godzilla was the one who killed Mechagodzilla. Plus, I would have liked it better if Kong faced this Skullcrawler, like Remark Prime. That would be interesting, because this Skullcrawler is going to be about the height of Godzilla's chest. So it would be really interesting to see Kong fighting a much more bigger Skullcrawler. Not only that, but we also don't get to see a scene where we get to see like a flashback of the Great War between Godzilla's species and the Kongs. But there are some parts of this movie that I really enjoyed. Especially the opening scene after Kong like throwed like a tree, a spear at the freaking dome, which he was supposed to be protected in. But I like that opening scene. I liked Godzilla attacking Apex. I liked the fight scenes and the Hollow Earth scene. But I would have enjoyed this movie way better if they'd given us more Godzilla screen time. Not only that, showed us a flashback of the Great War between the Godzillas and the Kongs. Why can't I see the Godzillas killing the Kongs? That would be amazing. You got like multiple Godzillas and multiple Kongs, and you can kill each and every one of them as long as they're not the main Kong. And, well, there was like a lot of deleted scenes, especially the few that really caught my interest. Like, for example, Godzilla was supposed to be going into the Hollow Earth and fight Kong, but Kong, like, body slams him and takes him to, like, Hong Kong, which happens to be the second time that Godzilla appeared in Hong Kong. There were even some deleted scenes that featured Godzilla using his Alpha Call, going onto Skull Island, fighting Kong, I think, then him, like, going to Antarctica, fighting Kong. So, without a way, we would have probably gotten, like, 4 rounds, and Godzilla wins all 4 rounds. This guy wins all 4 rounds. So, like, what's the point of Kong even trying to fight Godzilla anymore if he won 4 rounds? If anything, Kong should have walked away from Godzilla and just accept that he can't beat Godzilla. Wait, what about the other human character? Like, the guy who said, "Don't you freaking dare say that word." That character deserves to die, and I really liked it. And I would have really liked it if that character died. The character who said that we need Kong, like the world needs him, that character deserves to die. I hate that character, and I don't want to see him appearing in another MonsterVerse movie. I hate that character. I hate that character. Because he was just flat out useless in the filming. And he had no character arcs, no character development. He was worse than Fort Brody in Godzilla 2014. But in the end, I'm going to rate this movie 7.5 Golden Godzilla stars out of 10. So if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll stay tuned for my review of Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex, which happens to be the only Godzilla movie in 2022 that we got. But hey, one is better than nothing, right? See you guys later. And see you guys later for Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. I kind of expected that.